bought Tony Vanza, our very first van. We absolutely love Ruth, and every opportunity to reconnect with her on the road is a great opportunity. So today we're actually here touring her third van. Is this your third van?
Yeah.
Wow. So she bought Tony Vanza, loved it so much that she ended up selling it and building out a new van. She actually just sold that van and built this new one out with a couple modifications and upgrades. I'm excited to see how it looks.
All right, well, let's take a look.
Let's do it. Step inside and first thing you see is this nice spacious kitchen.
Right. Best thing about the kitchen, no, not the best thing, one of the things, is my freshwater and gray water tank are clear so you can see where your levels are and so you don't have to wonder what needs to be taken care of. My awesome sink is the same one I had in the other van. It's easy to take care of, it's nice and deep. What can you say? Look at it. It's beautiful.
So has this been enough space for you to cook and use in a kitchen?
Cooking is not something I learned a lot about. So I have this.
Ruth has a microwave in a van.
Yeah, plenty of power. Usually when I want to make something, I get something frozen from Trader Joe's or something, throw it in here, throw it in a bowl, eat it, and I'm on my way. Even if I were cooking, I mean, I've got, look at the space I've got here. I've got plenty of prep space, as they call it. And so there's plenty of room to do it. It's just what you like to do. I've got these 4 kitchen drawers, which are a little bit wider than the other ones. They're plenty. Same refrigerator, same magnet.
If you really wanted to, you would.
The reason I'm staying with this college type refrigerator is because I want the separate freezer and refrigerator.
And then what do you store up here?
Food. And here there's a little bit of food. And I also have food here.
So we go kind of from the kitchen into your living, bedroom, office space.
Right. So the next big modification we made was to the desk. So the desk pulls out like so. The other one, as you recall, if you saw that video, it came down, but then you couldn't walk around it. So there's advantages of just pushing this in, pulling this out. It also gave me more room with these cubbies. The cubbies that I had before, about half this size, now they're quite large, but I still have both of my files with all the things that I need here. And so this was a nice tweak. It's a nice little tweak. Then I have the same, you know, my little library up here, which is not neat. My bedding, same thing, you know. And again, this is so misleading because you got a blanket here, blanket here, blanket here, like you need a blanket right now. But behind that, there's probably that much room. So there's things you can store back there. Not that you need to. One thing about van life that you learn is you think you need a lot of stuff. You don't really need a lot of stuff. You don't. I still want my wall of storage though, because I really like it, because that's one of my favorite things. The most important modification was I need to have a heater because I woke up too many times at 2 and 3 in the morning with my face way too cold. I'd start the van, have to do the same thing in a couple of hours, so I wanted a heater. And then I saw this Webasto heater in a YouTube video. It's terrific. It takes its fuel from the gas tank rather than having an alternative kind of fuel, which I don't want to have anyway because I don't want to think about propane. And so this little heater, it's about the size of a milk carton. You can run it for 8 hours in a row. Uses only about a gallon of gas, but it's really, really good. Heats it up, got a little dial, sit up in bed, turn the dial, go to sleep. It's the same one that most truckers use.
How about your electrical and solar setup?
My builder Fred, added 2 batteries,
okay,
which gives me more reserve.
So what's your total capacity right now?
There's 6 batteries, and there's 4 100-watt solar panels. Here's how it works. I have plenty.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
You have plenty enough to run a microwave, which is
Yes.
so rare.
Right,
in a van.
I can run a microwave.
Mhm.
I'm not running it for like a half an hour at a time or
Right.
something, but I'm running it, and I'm finding that really that's all I need. So now we have the same 3 very deep drawers. They hold a lot of stuff. Let me just I mean, look how deep that really is. They're just terrific. All kind of room in there. This looks small, but it goes way back. And then this is the envy of every man who has those kind of things for travel. But I keep laundry stuff in it, so it doesn't spill all over. But I mean, look, what 2, 3 pairs of shoes, bunches. I mean, lots of room. Then I got my fantastic fan up here, and it's great, and I need it. Actually, with that window on the side, I create this little wind tunnel, and it blows on me at night, which I like at this point. And of course, my golf clubs, wonderful golf clubs. I golfed in Wyoming, you know, and I put a little sticker on the. Did you ever see? Let me show you my. Let me show you my map. Here it is. All right, look. Had this for years. All those little orange dots, those are the states I've golfed in. Now I can add Wyoming. And here under where I read, we added 1 light. Awesome. Made a big difference. So, because I sit here and read, I take this thing like this. There's a couple holes in this wood. Grab that. Pull it, and then that thing, just a second, drops down, put that there, go like so. There's your bed. Nice, comfy bed, but it's really easy actually. And then I still got this. This is still important to me to do this. I don't like when I feel sorry for couples like you got a van. I mean, great big old bed in the back of the thing. I'm like, it's kind of in the way, but that's just my take on it. I mean, I suppose if I was with somebody, this really wouldn't do, would it? Unless they were awfully skinny. Now it's just as easy to put back. It was a tear. Here's that. Pull that up. Push that back. There you go. I went from my happy place to home sweet home. So that'll let you know how I feel about van life right there.
Has it been hard for you to find consistent showers or places to keep clean?
No.
No.
No, absolutely not. That's probably the easiest thing.
Yes.
I really laugh to myself often, actually, at the people who are like, oh, where do you go to the bathroom? Oh, where do you shower? Truck stops are still my favorite.
Yeah.
You feel like you own
Clean,
the place, and
safe.
always clean. Yeah, the floor's a little slippery. You got to watch yourself.
Yeah.
But they're the best. People generally do this because they want to travel.
Yeah.
But I did this because I want to live simply.
Yeah.
The best thing that I've found in every place I go, the most favorite thing to do in every place I go, is leave. Just because I can.
Yeah. It's the perks of having a house on wheels. You have that freedom.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So just the fact, sometimes you wake up and you go, I could leave. I don't know if I want to leave or not, but I could leave. I'm feeling really good about that.
Yeah. So Ruth, you've been on the road for a year or more now, really. What's been the best and worst experience of life on the road so far?
The best is being on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And leaving every place I go. Worst experience, people drive crazy, and when I have a car, I'm just like them, you know, you understand.
Yeah.
But they, it's like what made me feel some empathy toward truckers that I never felt before, because people don't understand that when you have a weight with you, you don't stop on a dime.
Yeah.
You know, and so if there's any one thing that'll cure your tailgating habit, drive a van.
Yeah, but you've never had a bad experience traveling alone as a single female in a van or any sketchy situations. That's
No, you knew I had a license to carry, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess come back later and I'll try to find a bad experience.
Yeah.
And let you know what it's like. But so far, no.
Yeah.
I heard some crazy noises before.
Mm-hmm.
But have you ever lived in a house?
Yeah,
Heard
you
some
hear crazy noises all the time. Exactly.
No, I'm sorry. I don't have any bad experiences.
That's amazing. So Ruth, you were telling me earlier this isn't even your last van. You're having another van built out. What's going to happen to this van?
Actually, I'm going to sell this van. There's only about 700 people that said they wanted one just like it. So here's their chance.
So you're taking emails?
I am.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So if you're interested in buying this van, you can actually email Ruth directly at golfing_preacher@yahoo.com. We'll have that email at the top of the description as well. And if you have any questions about the build or questions about the van in general, Ruth is happy to answer those as well. Ruth, thank you so much for giving us the time today to walk through this van. It looks incredible. I'm really impressed with what you've done. If you enjoyed this video as well, please give it a like. Please subscribe to Trent and Allie.
Subscribe or we're gonna have to hurt you.
Listen to Ruth, everybody. We'll talk to you soon, guys. Thank you.
Okay. This wind is blowing my long hair around. Messing me up. What kind of a place is this?